Hello everybody, and this is a big break, huh? I have to admit, it's mostly, I did post on my YouTube video about why I had such a big break, partially because not that many levels, and these next few levels, I only have 4 this week, and they're more beginner sort of levels, honestly. But yeah, I'm gonna say it's the 19th week. I missed a whole month and a half of this because of this. And the worst part is, my recording failed on this one. That's also one of the reasons why it took me so long, because I was unable to do the freaking voice recording for who knows how long. But now I finally am. Unfortunately, it has to be a post one, though. But oh well, at least I'm able to do it now and finally get this video out. Maybe for those of you who are still watching, well, thank you first for still watching. But I do appreciate more levels. I mean, there's the update that created those new elements. You will not be seeing them today, but oh, I talked too much. Alright, let's get in with the first level. As you can see here, I really failed at editing this, apparently. But yeah, it's 3 pipes and the wall by this person. And the code is right there in case you want to play it. Now, just a fair warning though, most of these levels I find weren't that good, honestly. So you're gonna expect some like really bad aspects, but yeah, let's just go and see how it is. So yeah, as you can see right away, it actually lives up to its name. Oh yeah, I didn't see the womp. The thwomp. You know, that's kind of how it is. It is off screen, but yeah, there's 3 pipes and a wall with a P-switch underneath, obviously telling me I'm going to need the P-switch. Problem is I can't enter that pipe, but since I see this as a side, let's go up! Oh, and there's another pipe. That's 4 pipes, not 3. I feel lied to. Also, this room is not meant to be accessed the way I just did, I realized after traveling through here. I assume I might be able to cheat it by climbing up here, but I don't even get to see above that part because of that wall. A little bit sad. Couldn't find anything, so I think I just leave. Yep. But yeah. Otherwise, I decided to actually listen to the level name and go through one of the pipes. And this area at the P-switch. I actually found out you can get that P-switch just by jumping, so it's not really that good of a placement. I do go all the way around though, just because. Lots of booze down there for some reason. Death pit, but not actual death pit. Anyways, I decided to check out the other area first before spending too much time going through the area because, you know, I want to see every little bit. Also, I found the Yoshi, which makes me really happy because I love seeing Yoshi. Couldn't go back, but that's when I learned, oh, this is just that room I was in before. And that's where you learn to access it, but I use the thwomp because, yeah. Anyways, yeah, I realized I need that P-switch from before, and the other way just led to Yoshi. But you actually will need Yoshi, so it's a good idea to do exactly how I did. And then I just show that, oh, I can just jump up here and grab it with Yoshi. I think that might have been intended, because going through that area twice might have been a bit, you know, it's not the best sort of setup, maybe. Anyways, yeah, I lost the P-switch for some reason. And then I'm like, let's get the money because why not? And then I go through here, which obviously looks like I might need Yoshi. You could probably make that jump, but you're still gonna need Yoshi for this next part here. Which, I'm not sure why it's like that. Chain chomp's a bit annoying. But yeah, otherwise, yeah, you can see why we might need Yoshi for this next part. I kinda got lucky and didn't get hit there, honestly. Thought I might have. But yeah, otherwise you come through here. If you saw that thwomp from down below, you're gonna see that, oh, they're destroying everything. How nice. You're gonna have to cross it like this, which isn't really that much, honestly. You appear down here. They won't fall when you go up there. I'm just playing it cautious. But yeah, in the door. And pointless empty room. Seriously, this I've already noticed this once with the others. I'm not sure if any of you've noticed, but there's a lot of pointless empty space in here. Also, I hate this part right here. Not exactly much I can say too much about it, other than the fact that I lose Yoshi, and that's why I hate it. But it actually leads up to a boss fight, which is quite interesting. Which honestly feels a little bit broken, honestly. And it's because of the booze. It's not even your fault, it's just the booze. Because here I decide, oh, let's go get the power up. So I get the power up, go for the thing, and the boo takes it. Now I can't cross, because there's no way to actually kill the boo. Unless I had some sort of an object I could throw in there, but you provided nothing of the kind, so I couldn't actually take it. And you can see that I'm trying really hard. Eventually I do get to jump on it, but you can't take it while the boo is in it. It's actually impossible. So yeah, I didn't have a choice. Maybe if I had Yoshi, I could. Should let me carry Yoshi throughout the entire level. But yeah, this time I actually clear how we're supposed to, because I'm just like, no, I'm not letting that boo take it this time. And I bust through. Might have been better if there wasn't the wall I had to bust through. But then of course it'd be easy to cheat it, I guess. But hey, at least the boo wouldn't get in my way. So I just break everything. Which is kind of tough to get through because the top part, it just goes upward. And then there's this area, which should have ended here because I go and explore elsewhere because the screen kept scrolling like, maybe there's a secret over here. So, let's keep going. And going. And going. Oh, there's nothing. Why is there all this empty space? Obviously the person who made this level didn't realize you can scroll the second area to a different length than the first area, and that they have different lengths. But yeah, apart from that, that's pretty much the end of the level. For some reason, he did this. I'm not sure what's with him connecting doors and pipes together. I guess he wanted to do that thing, but that doesn't work in the U style, so you're kind of already failing with that. Anyways, yeah, that's the level. And I just completely skipped the door because that's how it works. Only in the original Super Mario Bros. Style does that work, so important thing to note. So with the new update with the locked doors, you can actually like put a locked door. But yeah, otherwise, yeah, I found there's an interesting puzzle area at the beginning. I found that first area actually kind of interesting with the whole puzzle area, even if it wasn't the most entertaining to go through. But otherwise, lots of empty, open, random spaces, and some areas that are broken, as you can tell by my death. So yeah, I wonder how long I kept this. Wow, I kept this. I must have had a lot to say when I first recorded this. I just wish I knew why the audio just didn't disappear. A lot of my stuff's been disappearing on my computer lately. A lot. It's been like my computer. I'm almost thinking of getting a new computer just because of this. New computer, might get a new recording set, might go HD. That'd be cool, you know? Anyways, I think we should go off to the next level, so even though I kept this area open for as long as I had doing it, I'm actually skipping this area right here. So that you don't have to wait so long. You didn't wait as much as I want. But yeah, this next one, oh god, this one's a struggle. If its name wasn't any indication. Underground Puzzle Struggle. It is just a struggle. I do like that thumbnail though. Did we ever even access that area? I don't think so. Well, maybe there is a way and I just didn't notice it. This area has a lot of side areas that are like, yeah. But yeah, otherwise, it had really good design, I found. Like, these trees. You can even climb them because they're the vines. But I really like the design. Even if it's, like, yeah. Also, this is P-switch in this really hard to get area. I figured out how to get to it, but oh no, it's just weird. Also, there's this propeller area, which you didn't even need the P-switch for. You could just use the propeller. So I'm wondering also why the P-switch is there. Or maybe I do remember. I just don't remember the fact that, yeah. Anyways, because I want the spin, I just did that because the spin makes it easier to get up. Like that. But of course I could have just used the propeller and yeah. Why didn't I just use the propeller? Oh well. But this area I actually thought was pretty cool, just having a shell and you gotta ride it across. Of course, I have to remember that at the very top, if you have something up there, then yeah. Oh yeah, and I also wasted the shell because it only gets shot out once. At least I can reset that. So I guess it's actually one of my complaints, but this is the area where the complaint is. Anyways, I missed it, so I have to redo it again. Maybe if there's a reset door, but you didn't really include that. You just included a pipe. Anyways, to ensure I land on it, make sure I stay away from the walls that are gonna kill me. Ignore the dry bones because they aren't gonna do anything. And then, yeah. Also, I'm very happy I had that thing. Anyways, now we're coming up to the main portion of this level, the one I spent half an hour on, I believe. I spent half an hour doing this. I'm only going to show you 2 of my attempts. Well, I'm basically looking around trying to figure out stuff. Also, I get hit for some reason. I don't like this area at all. It's just like 1, 2, 3. What is it supposed to mean? I go up here and I found, oh, Koopa, cool. I found the 1-up and I'm like, oh, nice secret, I guess. So I take a look and I realize, oh, I have to use Koopas in these areas. Alright. Also, without noticing that note block yet. Yeah, I go across here and I see this area. I'm like, oh, there's another oh, it doesn't even land here. Do I have to go all the way back or do I have to rush up there? I thought the easiest way is obviously to go back and... Oh, that's a note block. Let's go on it. That was my own fault. But then I decided to try other areas like 2. And then I thought, you know what, let's just go through 1 before I forget. And I see that spring. That spring in 2 was just a troll. Also, that setup right there is not that good because you can only get that power block once because of that setup. Also, I never liked this area much because you can't go through unless you had like some sort of protection or do that. Which of course I die because I forget the puzzle bow. But yeah. That power block is of course required to take out those guys. Anyways, at this point I figured out what to do. I decide, well, I was gonna do 3 first because 3 actually leads to I think a power up. No, it leads to a P switch. That's right. And I use the P switch to access a power up. So yeah, with that I go for the power block, which takes a while because I have to wait for the perfect timing between the Koopa and the Pobo. The lava bubble, I guess you can call it. I also have to take the power block without having it explode, so I have to make sure I don't throw it. So if I ever need it, like if I ever need to carry something else, I have to drop it like that. In which case I tried to drop it on that moving platform just because. And then Koopa because power-ups. The power up of the 3rd area. The 2nd area doesn't matter. So I make sure I carry them both. Throw it down there so I can have those hit the P. So I send them over to hit the P. After a bit of time, it reaches it, presses it, goes like that. I can break it. I did break it right away because Yoshi. And I want the power block. And there's also the fire flower up there, secretly. But yeah, using this I can actually access a super secret through that. Just do that. By breaking that, using the P switch to grab the coin, so yeah, it all works out. I got my power up, I got Yoshi. And of course you require Yoshi in this area because it's one of these spiky areas, which is, if the area before wasn't saying much of a struggle, then this will show that it still is a struggle. And even then, this isn't even the last one. As you're gonna see up ahead, there's these spiky helmets. I believe yeah, I do. I take this one as a hat because I'm like, ha, I can abuse this. Of course, it's not that useful, as I later find out. I mean, I guess it helped shield me from that hit there. And yeah, I just want to survive, so get down here. But as I find out down here, oh, it's not that useful because I'm gonna have to abandon Yoshi here regardless of what I do. And there's a block that I use in order to get up there, which I can't break with my spiky helmet, which is annoying. Also, I just killed all the enemies, so there's that. There's also those pipes. I was stupid enough because those pipes are actually a secret. So, yeah, first off, I just lose the helmet so I can actually hit the question mark block. The problems with some power-ups. But yeah, it's a vine. And as such, I'm not allowed to bring Yoshi up a vine because Yoshi can't climb vines because they had to create some way to make it so that you had to do it without Yoshi. So, yeah, I go without Yoshi and I'm sad. I was able to jump off the Paragoomba kind of high, but it wasn't high enough, so I lose Yoshi. I am sad. And then I start exploring a bit more. I have no idea why he had it like that also, but yeah. This area I thought was kind of cool with the whole super fast platform thingy. You're trying to reach the other side. You know? It was interesting. Anyways, another skip ahead because I die quite a lot here too. And I finally get through this whole area by going around. And I go back into it to get the helmet because helmets. I had a really weird method, which I didn't even realize. You could just stay on the edge and get it. But yeah, with that, I thought it would stay, but I forgot it disappears after you go through it. And can be hit multiple times. Made me sad. I thought I had a good idea there. You know? But yeah, anyways, I figured out what this whole room is about. There are random bombs up there. Bunch of question mark blocks that just so happen to be positioned below it. If I'm not mistaken, Bobo, it's found underneath, right there. Set off the bombs, and kaboom. By the way, the position of the bombs weren't set up all that well, I found. Oh, eventually I figured out that, oh, we need to hit those, because they're vines. They're moving vines. Oh, that's interesting. I also eventually tried to capture a Koopa, but that kind of messed up. And eventually I started waiting for the, oh wait, I did get a Koopa. I didn't realize that. Oh well. Yeah, I got a Koopa shell. I'm happy about that. I set this up, and I die. So, that worked out well, didn't it? Apart from that, I actually think I figured it out now. No, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. I actually am not sure because... Well, this time I'm rushing through it, so it doesn't matter. You got to see the whole thing. And I guess I didn't exclude all my extra deaths. I head over here because it's easy to skip that. If only it was like a super fast one with an enemy coming out of it and you had to stay on it, you couldn't just stand on the pipe like what I did. Anyways, yeah, I found out, oh yeah, you can't go off to the side. I tried to cheat it. Didn't work. But I figured out, you could go up like that. I mean, it's not the way you want to go. Also, this is why I thought the placement was bad, because you had to duck under these while big. And you don't have much space. Maybe if it were ice, but yeah, otherwise, these things now. You have to ride them across the other side because of how high these are. And if you don't, you're probably just gonna die. Otherwise, stuff and stuff. Now with that, it's the end of the level. Yes. Oh, and before that, I'm an idiot and go like, let's see if I can jump off them. Oh no, I died!
Oh no!
Yeah. But apart from that, I actually found something else eventually, like, shortly afterwards. As you can see, I just skip ahead to go to here. Not sure why I'm doing the spiky helmet thing. Oh yeah, I've realized, because I just went up there once before and actually died. But yeah, you can go up these pipes here. They lead to this area with Mushroom and the Kidu. I take him up, which leads up to the secret door, which leads to a skip of the entire level and the whole difficulty of it all. I don't think a cheat area like that for someplace that's difficult is a good idea. And yeah, I'm calling it a cheat area because I guess it was well hidden. I guess. I don't know. I know a lot of people have those invisible block to exit sort of things, but yeah. So yeah, way too much struggle, and it was kind of frustrating for me to play through. And that secret was kind of easy if you know what to do, which leads you straight to the end. For all I know, there's probably more, but I have no idea. I wish I knew, but no, was too frustrated to play through it. But yeah, some parts were interesting. No reset door at that one checkpoint area. I actually had to die in order to reset it. And even if I did reset it through that one door I could go through, didn't fix the block, which really mattered. The good news is the struggle is over. There is no more struggle from here on out. The rest of them are easy. No, not easy. One of them is easy. The other one just wasn't a struggle. And I know I said that I found them to be mostly bad, but this one comes mostly out of personal opinion this time. Parabeetles Sky High Parade. I don't know if you guys ever heard me say this, but I really don't like Parabeetles. I just can't keep my balance on them for some reason in these games. No idea why. I'm just like, why can't I stand on them? Why can't I ever make it? I just find them difficult because of that, and I really just don't like them because of that. However, I know that they're not entirely bad, but actually, this level doesn't even include them. Include the fact that you have to ride them. Sure, there's a lot of them here, but yeah. Also, I never found that area down there. I think. Not sure. I want to see what those are, but then I remember the positioning, and then I found out they're just those. And smiley face. Also, I believe that pit has a secret, but I've been too lazy to actually go down it, seeing that area from before. Instead, I decided to go to this little area up here, which wasn't really that well designed, honestly, because I'm trying to access it, but I can't access it as big because I'd be too big, so I decided the smaller size would help by ducking, and it leads to a Yoshi, which is fun. I like getting access to Yoshi. I just don't like losing Yoshi. Also, it has one of these things, the fire fountain copters, which are fun. I can't kill the Parabeetles, sadly, so I have to avoid them, but I found them a nice little block in the road. Especially with this kind of level, where it's kind of more like, I guess, what do I call this? I guess I'd call it a shooter, but there's no auto-scroll area for here. Anyways, I'm just going to explore because I found this piece, which I figured I could use it somewhere. Oh, and I found this bonus area, too. Except with no bonus music. Honestly, I feel a little bit sad. I thought there'd be bonus music, but no bonus music. Also, death. If you just don't, yeah, death if you move. But yeah, otherwise, you're back here. Get that. I'm actually choosing to continue the level this time. Lots of Parabeetles. Lots of Parabeetles. Oh, and there's another bonus if you hit that P-switch, which I found out just here. Which, by the way, the bonuses honestly don't feel too interesting. They're kind of more just like waste of time, honestly, here, as I show them off, and it takes a while. But hey, this one here actually leads to a checkpoint, so that's a good sign. Woo, checkpoint. And with that, there's actually some power-ups. There's something down there. I forget exactly if it's a power-up or not. I think it's not a power-up, actually, because when you go through here, it's a slow auto-scroll section with bonus music from all things. I'm like, oh, yeah, we could have used the bonus music elsewhere, but let's just use it for the actual level. But yeah, otherwise you get a cape, which I really liked in this section, because, well, easy jumping, but also because I get the cape attack, which I can use to attack the Parabeetles, and then I fail a jump and die, which makes me sad. And then I play this a lot because I suck at platforming, apparently. But it was still a good level. I liked it. Yes, I'm saying this is a good level. This is probably the only level in this list I liked. Yeah. Mostly because I could do cape and be like, die, Parabeetles, I'm gonna use your shells now against you. I like how the Parabeetles are in this game like that. Like this, at the very least. Because they were a thing in Mario Bros. Since Mario Bros. 3, they weren't in World, but good way to replace it by adding wings. Anyways, yeah, I really... Oh, this area also I thought was pretty cool. It's a bomb. I'm like, I wonder how I get that. Pipe drops the fire. Boom. I'm like, oh, sweet. Let's check this secret out. Oh, guess what? It's a super long secret, though, filled with coins. This was kind of boring, to be honest. Although I guess I liked the whole coin shooting out the cannon thing there. It was boring though, I found. Just because it's like slow auto scroll with lots of money and stuff. Money doesn't matter in Super Mario Maker. Maybe if I were playing some like game where I couldn't grind on lives, maybe. I mean, I guess the coins are useful. I guess there are people who do like them, so I can't give that away. But also, I just appear right back where I was before. At least these secrets are just actual, like, secret bonuses. To be honest, I much prefer secret power-ups, because it's fun to be able to go through levels as Cape like how I am right now. I'm not sure if anybody realizes this, but you can actually control the Cape like this. I made a whole level that was all about controlling the Cape's speed, so that you could go up and down, trying to avoid stuff. So I just do it like this. If you saw, I was actually like trying to slow my horizontal speed while I was doing the vertical fly. That's actually how you control it. Anyways, I found this here, right here. I'm like, screw that. I want the cape. The cape's cooler. I'm an idiot for doing this, by the way. I immediately regret that opinion the moment I found all these Spinies and their Spiny setup. Like, oh geez, I should have grabbed the fire flower. And yeah. And honestly, that's it for this level. Afterwards, empty space. I'm kind of curious why there's no Bowser here of all things, just to get in the way. Even if there is a pipe there that we could just break through. It would have been cool to have seen Bowser guard the end or something, or maybe another Parabeetle. But yeah, otherwise you enter the pipe. For some reason, both lead to 3 1-ups and the goal. Which makes me wonder what the point of that secret area I just went through that led to the end anyways was. I mean, yeah, 1-up right there, but does that even matter when you get 3 lives? Seriously? Otherwise, I didn't have to ride any Parabeetle, so I guess I was happy. But yeah. I loved just fighting everything. But yeah, if you notice, there's a few areas I kind of felt slow, empty, and the music was a little bit weird. But otherwise, it was really fun. Those cons were very minor in my personal opinion, except for maybe the slowness of the few areas, but that was also kind of minor. Just some small things I feel you could fix up. I think I'm actually over pushing my rating on this. Like, I should have probably given it a 2, honestly, because of the cons, but yeah. Even without the cons, it'll be this rating, so yeah. But I really liked it, including the timed entrance sort of thing, with the whole auto-scroll thing. That was really good. I really liked that one. Not enough to warrant a star, though, because of Parabeetles. And my overall despise of Parabeetles will make me just not do that. Anyways, one more level. And I actually talked with this person about it, because he noticed that I played it like a month ago, or who knows how long ago. Anyways, this is to explain now. Bowser Jr. versus Bowser Jr. Ewan? Curious user? Let me explain to you why the world record for this is so easy, despite the fact you have 3 boss battles in it. We shall begin, and I'll show it off to you. Honestly, I actually spend a lot of time. Well, okay, first off, I'm going to just play through the level. As you can see, looks like we're going to have to go through those areas, but there's cloud platforms, 1 block. I mean, first off, I kill myself because I'm stupid like that. I'm like, can I make the jump? I fail. So what do I do now? Well, those are just clouds. There's only 1 block in the way. Let's go around it and jump on top. Sweet, 1-up from a cannon. What is it supposed to be? Super champion, huh? A door. I wonder where the door leads. I think I read the comment, but I'm not sure what it says now. But yeah, the door leads to the beginning. I'm just like, okay, so I'm a super champion. Nice. What happens if I go down here now? So I just head down, and it's the end. That's how your level is easily skippable. You didn't include any way to access the bonus area on the top. In fact, I hit play again. I'm actually cutting out some parts. because I actually skip to the very end. I actually run to the very end to get that record. Yeah, I do that just for the record. But yeah, otherwise now I actually play through the level more legit. Because I showed that you can easily jump through there. So I decided, let's see what this is all about. Also, you could probably jump up to there through that question mark block anyways. So I decided, let's see what this is all about. Bowser Jr. And the pipe. Huh. So I could fight Bowser Jr. I think I do for this one. And then I'm just like, nah, screw that, I'm bored. So yeah, I didn't actually have to fight him. Also, just to mention, I could just jump down to this platform anyways, as you can see. Because there's not really that much, even though there's the numbers, even though there's all that stuff. Also, I lose Bowser Jr. But yeah, I head down there. I have no idea why there's a checkpoint flag here, and here. Both sides of the pipe have a checkpoint, so it's like a checkpoint setup. I have no idea why one's at the top and one's at the bottom of the pipe, and I can just immediately enter the pipe and lead to the other checkpoint. But yeah, 3, and I could easily skip through here to the end again. But I decided to enter and see what it's about. Just that. And yeah, I could just jump down here. There's a pipe that leads to the end. I think I'm gonna end the video here now with that. Unless I show something off interesting. But yeah, so yeah, with that, thank you so much for watching. I've been Yoshiman222, and if you like this video, make sure you give it a like. And if you like the series, make sure you subscribe, because also, more importantly, please send more levels. I need the levels, like, really bad. So yeah, with that, good night, everybody.